Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another video on the Unplugged channel. Today's video is a bit of an unexpected one. I wasn't planning to film this, but sometimes when you're keeping ants, nature throws a curveball and you just got to roll with it. Unfortunately, I've run into a bit of an issue with one of my colonies, specifically the Camponotus Nicobarensis. So before I explain what's going on, let me show you what I've done. Right here, I've placed all the setups connected to the Nicobarensis colony inside this large tub. This isn't how I usually keep them, but it's a temporary containment system just in case any of them tried to make a break for it during the move. Now, let's talk about why I had to do this in the first place. Here's some footage I recorded earlier of inside the nest. As you can see, there are some small worm-like creatures wiggling around in there. I'm not 100% sure what they are. To me, they look like some sort of trash-eating worm or scavenger. But they could be parasitic, and I was talking with people in the Discord and I think we just decided that moving them was the best option, as we didn't 100% know what they were. The thing is, while I didn't seem to be directly attacking the ants or brood, I just couldn't take the risk. The Nicobarensis were doing really well lately, the queen is healthy, brood production is up, and they've just been steadily growing. I wasn't about to let some unknown infestation jeopardize all of that. Before I even started the move, I decided to take one extra precaution. I plugged the old nest with the cotton and pushed it all the way down the modular piece that connects to the outworld. This was just to make absolutely sure that I wouldn't get any runners while setting everything up, because when the ants are stressed, especially during relocation, they can be very unpredictable, so I wanted to block as many potential escape routes as possible. Once that was in place, I began prepping the new nest for the colony. Ideally, normally I'd take my time with relocations, do it over a few days, using heat or light gradients and letting them move at their own pace. But this time I had to act fast. And here's the kicker, I didn't actually have a perfectly sized nest ready for them. The only thing I had available was one of my largest setups, something I was saving for a more mature colony. But at the end of the day, it was either move them into a space that's too big or leave them in a nest crawling with mysterious worms. So I took the leap. I removed the lid off the old nest and carefully placed it inside the outworld where the new nest was connected. This gave the ants a clear path to explore the new space and start relocating on their own terms. I also took this opportunity to do a little strategic brood transfer. I collected a few pupae from the colony and added them to my 2 queen Nicobarensis colony that I got from Steen. That colony is still in early stages, so the extra help should give them a nice little boost. The relocation process overall went smoothly. Once the workers picked up the scent trail, it didn't take long before they started moving the brood, and especially the queen made her way over there as well. As always, the moment I breathe a little easier, seeing the queen safe and settling in. So here's their new home. It's definitely bigger than what they need right now, but it's the only suitable nest I had available. I didn't block anything off, I just let them have full access to the entire setup from the start. It's not ideal, especially with a colony this size, but sometimes you've got to work with what you've got. And most species can be quite particular when it comes to nest space, and giving them too much room too soon can sometimes stress them out. But in this case, the priority was getting them out of the infested nest and into a clean, safe environment as quickly as possible. This situation's a perfect reminder that ant keeping isn't always predictable. Things can and will go wrong, and sometimes you just have to improvise with what you've got. Hopefully this is just a one-off incident. I'll be disinfecting and boiling down the old nest, cleaning all of the tubing and making sure nothing else in my collection is affected. I'll also be doing a bit of research to try and figure out exactly what them worm-like things were. If you've seen anything like this before, please let me know down in the comments, whether you had a similar infestation or just know what kind of critters these are. I'd love to hear from you, always learning, always adapting. Thank you so much for watching, and if you enjoyed the video or just want to see how this colony does in the new setup, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. I'll be posting updates in the coming weeks, and hopefully the Nicobarensis continue to thrive. And if you're looking for a chill space to hang out or want to meet new ant keepers, we've got a Discord server linked in the description. Feel free to join, we'd love to see you there. But that is all from me. I hope you all enjoyed it once again, and I shall see you in the next video.